What kind of fucking questions are these? So I hit 20,000 subscribers. That's pretty epic. So I decided that it would be fun to do a Q&A video because I'm still in school and I don't have a lot of time. So let's get into the questions. Hoaf says, do you yearn for the sun's eventual collapse and the resulting immolation of all humanity? Yes! Yes! Some guy named Nick says, I have to ask, what are your true thoughts on speedrunning as a whole? What is your favorite speedrun? That's alright. In all honesty, I actually think speedrunning's really cool. If I had to really pick a favorite, it would probably be something like Odyssey or Sunshine. It's just kind of manipulating 3D platforming to its fullest potential. Like, a lot of the stuff that you can do in Odyssey is really cool. Max Thompson says, do you enjoy a fine glass of milk from time to time? Not anymore. Unfortunately, I get sick from drinking milk now. Worst Pog says, are you Pog? Mr. Shobe says first, not a question. Alex Pale says, here's a simple one, and that is if you could... What? Here's a simple one, and that is, if you could pick between saxophone turkey or trumpet chicken, which one would you pick? Saxophone turkey. Zayo says, this is a really important question. What do you put on your taco? Well, I put meat and cheese and taco sauce on. Caesar says, will you ever do the Consume the Cum Chalice challenge? I think that would be very epic. Also, congrats on 20K. Your congratulations is accepted. Your question is denied. Unfortunately, the joke is dead, so you won't be expecting any more Cum Chalice challenges from me. Mosney says, yay, my Q&A suggestion is now alive. 1. How did you get famous? 2. What is the worst type of community in your opinion? Mine. 3. Do you think that the meme culture will be alive in 2030? I think meme culture will probably just be alive for as long as we live. Meme culture and regular culture kind of intertwine and shit. So yeah, I think that it will be there by 2030. 4. What's your favorite type of game genre? 3D platformer. 5. Will you make a Twitch channel? I have a Twitch channel, but nobody watches it. That's why I stream on YouTube instead. Senior Apples says, what was the reason to cover Sonichu and how did you discover him? I found Sonichu in, senior year of high school, and nothing has been the same. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. Jay-Z Starburst says, are you going to do more stuff like the binaural beats vid? Yes. Also, do you know who I am? Yes, you're in my streams. Hello. Abeloff says, will you do an actual speedrun of Sonic Mania? Probably not. I'm actually not very good at Sonic. So don't really expect any kind of actual speedruns from me, unless I actually think that I can do them. Yoslen Ren says, were you ever a fan of Yandere Simulator? I played a build of it on my computer back in high school. It ran at 10 frames a second, and I haven't touched the game since. Mr. Shobe says, how many more mean speedruns in the making? 0. Cub Speedrun says, favorite Mario game? If I end up in the video somehow, then I just want to say, cool. My favorite Mario game is probably Mario Odyssey. Sunshine's also in that list too. I like both of those games. Kinda H says, how big you dick? Hang on, I actually have to change the camera for this one. So this is a true story. When I was younger, I went up north and I visited with my grandparents. And my grandpa said to me, Cole, you are becoming a man now. And the Manchu family don't have dicks like this. They have dicks like this. And that's what happened. And it fell right up on its own. That's fucking fantastic. I love that. Moonlord says, okay, time for the cliche one. Favorite video game and console? My favorite video game is probably the original BioShock. I like that game. It's It's very good. My favorite console is probably the PC. The Copperhead says, "Do you love me as much as I love you?" Very. Essentialist Yes says, "How many times a day do you come?" I come millions of times a day. Why do you think I have this? I feel like I just had a fucking seizure during that. But that joke is over, and now I don't ever have to do it again. Pepe says, "How did you manage to be so handsome?" You think I'm handsome? Goodstep says, "So cool. Where's my dad?" Where he's always been. Getting milk from the supermarket, of course. Punished Pizza says, "Boxers or briefs, and explain why." I actually have a third option. I personally think that compression shorts are a better alternative to boxers and briefs. They're elastic, they stick skin tight, and they don't chafe or get in the way like boxers or briefs do. So if I had to pick, I'd probably say compression shorts. So I also posted this on Twitter, and only 2 people responded. So let's look into that. So Lamont says, "Alright, I'll start. What made you want to do YouTube? And also, what's the video you're most proud of that isn't the American Dad Speedruns video?" Who said I was proud of that? YouTube started probably back when I was like in intermediate school, probably like grade 3 or 4. I made a bunch of like really old Lego videos, and then I deleted the channel. And then the video I'm probably the most proud of is probably my Super Mario Brothers review, just because it's just a good video. I liked it. I had fun making it. And I'd like to do more stuff like that, but yeah. George says, "Where do you see yourself in 10 years? 31.